Hennig, Mr. Perfect. You know, everything in my life has been absolutely perfect. And it's a lot of people's dream to be perfect. But with me, see, it's no dream. It's reality. It's life. And take the simple game of bowling. It's everybody's dream to bowl the perfect game. Well, being Mr. Perfect, you sit back on the couch, you put your feet up, and you relax because you are going to witness the perfect.
Hey, Curt Hennig fans. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Nobody Beats Curt Hennig. Nobody. I hope you all enjoyed that special birthday bash. I know it's been a while since that happened, but I am recording this as of Curt's birthday. So happy birthday to Curt. He would have been 67 today. I'm recording this on, yes, March 28th. And also it's my 7-year anniversary with my man. Yay. It's been most wonderful 7 years that I've ever had in my lifetime. So um I just hope that we're along for the ride. But you guys won't see this until the second week of April. So what I figured we would do today is do another showing of the Curt versus Bret Hart match. This is on Prime Time Wrestling. And we're going to retell the story, I guess, because this is the actual match where Curt actually wins the match. Yeah, he cheated, but he was a heel. So um again, I would like to extend a very Summerland, uh, which is just heavenly birthday, to Curt Hennig. Again, would have been 67 today. It is March 28th, as of this recording. But you guys won't see it till April. So, I'm very far ahead, I hope. Anyway, I just can't say enough great things about Curt Hennig. He is definitely missed, but never forgotten. So I hope that everyone enjoys this episode. And if you could, in the comment section, just please leave your happy birthday ish. I hopefully you saw the birthday bash. If you saw it on YouTube, I'm sorry. I do have the link for the Rumble if you would like to see it in its entirety. I had a lot of editing to do. I had to take out a lot of the where we watch the bloopers for wrestling. I had to take a lot of that out because it had a lot of music in it. Also, it had a lot of copyright stuff. It also had a lot of commercials. I just the only thing I don't like about YouTube is the commercials. But excuse me. So I'm hoping you go to Rumble and actually see that. And of course, I had to take out the happy birthday that I sang to Curt because happy birthday is copyrighted. So if you did miss that and you do want to check that out, just go to the birthday bash, which is episode 79, and go ahead and click on the Rumble link, and you will get to see. Basically, you will get to see all of that episode in its entirety. I think the only thing I took out on the Rumble one was the commercials because I didn't want you to have to sit through commercials. But I do get to sing to Curt, and we have a great time. Those three guys are awesome. Angel Riviera, and of course, D from Deconstructing Topics, excuse me, and my little brother Alex, who I have adopted as my little brother. They're all great guys. I ask that you check out their links. Their links will be in the description field. So please check them out today if you can follow them on X. Also, I'm sorry that he wasn't there, but I was still thinking of him, Kit Campbell, of course. Please check him out. Check out his he's always on at 9 a.m. Central on Rumble and YouTube, X, and also Kick. He's trying to take over that platform. I hope he does it and has great success doing it. So good luck to you, Kit, and I hope you accomplish all your dreams. So anyway, let's get started. There will be a link for that birthday bash since it is the 28th. I will post that even though it's past due. I will post that link for you for the Rumble if you guys would like to check that out. Even if you're on YouTube, you guys didn't hear a lot of it. I mean, it's 2 hours worth of stuff, but I mean, we did more talking than anything, and that's good. But there's some things I couldn't show because literally they had music through the whole thing. So hopefully you'll get to see that on Rumble. Just click the link in the description field and you'll get to check that out all out with no interruptions, except for, like I said, I had a couple of commercials that came through. So I always take them out, even on Rumble, because that's just a pain in the butt. You shouldn't have to sit there and have that interruption through commercials. So that's the only thing, like I said, that I take out on Rumble is I take out that commercials. There's no annoying commercials. And Alex is right. I need to get that pop-up blocker, the ad blocker or whatever it is. So today we're going to be watching some more stuff. I'm not sure if we watched this already. I don't think we did. Because there's other people in this. Paul Heyman. It's War Games 92. I don't remember if we saw this or not. So if this is a repeat, I apologize. But it bears repeating. Okay. It has this is well, let me just show you. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And okay. So this is a new channel. Let me just hit this for a second. New channel. WCW now has its own channel. And they're starting to show older matches. So this is the full match: Sting Squadron versus Dangerous Alliance at War Games 92. As you can see, this is Steve Austin here. I'm not sure who this is. Could be Bobby Eaton. This is Rick Rude here. I think this is Arn Anderson here. And this is Larry Sabisco here. Here's Paul Heyman. I think this is Medusa here. So we have all these guys versus Sting. Sting has Barry Windham. I saw him, and then I don't remember after that. But all right, so we're gonna hit play. Let me know if that's too loud. If it is, just turn it down.
The designated leadoff man for their teams. There you see Dangerously has his people huddled around him.
Arn Anderson here. There's Rick back here. We could already hear. There's Sabisco.
Just like the days of the great Vince Lombardi, Mike Ditka leading the Bears. That's kind of what Paulie Dangerously reminds you of, don't it, Jim Ross?
Not quite. Reminds me of somebody like Jim Jones in Guyana, leading his people into this situation. I wouldn't compare him with Vince. And it won't be Stunning Steve Austin and Big Barry Windham.
There goes Barry Windham.
And the former television champion. And baby, they're getting it on. And they're getting on hard and fast in the early going.
And Barry Windham was the smarter of the two.
Oh, Dustin Rhodes, Sting, Barry Windham.
Which allowed Stunning Steve to be exposed.
Can't see who else is over there. I think Nikita Koloff.
These two men have the greatest talents of all. They'll be in it for the entire time. And Windham.
That looks like Ricky Steamboat here.
Boy, these guys have no love lost since Windham won the TV title from Stunning Steve Austin.
Looks like, oh, that's Dustin Rhodes over there. But over here somewhere was Ricky Steamboat. And I think here's Steamboat. I think this is Nikita Koloff over here.
With that taped fist. I don't know why they allowed him to tape that hand up.
Oh, well, come on, Windham.
Destroyed by the Dangerous Alliance.
Months ago, Jim Ross. Months ago. Don't tell me that it still hurt, because that's impossible.
Windham's head ran into the top turnbuckle. Remember, this is a 5-minute period. We'll see no pinfalls in this entire bout. Windham raking the eyes. The referees are not even inside the cage. Barry trying to get him up in a suplex, but it's down. Nice elevation by Austin on Barry Windham. He dropped the elbow right on his face.
If we don't get the 2-on-1, we got to work him over to this corner. If we can do it over here and we keep him alive, we come in and we make the save.
Talking about a corner or something, I don't know. But again, Dangerously says if we get the advantage, The coin toss will be held right after this 5-minute period. The team that wins the coin toss will then be able to send one man in, making it 2-on-1. Right hand by Barry.
And that'll be for 2 minutes before the other team gets their man in there.
They put the brakes on. Letting them wreck the eyes. They're going to the cage. The cage is just like another weapon. It's like that DDT there.
And Barry Windham getting the early advantage here. I'll tell you what, if the advantage goes to Sting's squadron, Stunning Steve could be in trouble. He could be hurt early. And as we said, it don't really get going till the match beyond when you get all 10 men in there. Windham trying to rub his face into that steel cage, hammering away with the taped right hand. That should have been checked before he came in the ring.
I'm sure they did. How do you know they didn't? It doesn't make any difference.
Ross.
There's no disqualifications anyway, Jess.
Well, then cut the damn thing off and make it even.
Clothesline up and over the top.
Getting all over Paul Heyman.
Here in Jacksonville, Austin, clothesline, brings his adversary over. The television champion of the world being battered now. It's who can injure who in this situation.
Again, pinfalls mean nothing. Uh-oh, Stunning Steve got hung out to dry right there. Oh, head first right into that canvas.
Windham now trying to continue to inflict the pain. That right hand caught Austin right above the eye. And in this time, he went right to the steel face first. Again, takes Austin. Oh! His face right here by us. My gosh! If you can hear the sickening sound of that flesh meeting the steel.
Steamboat spitting on him.
I didn't see that.
I can't believe that Ricky Steamboat would stoop to that level.
I didn't see that, Jess.
You only see what you want to see, Ross.
Well, so do you, and I didn't see that. And look at this. I see Barry Windham wrecking Austin's face right into the steel.
And Austin's bleeding. He's busted him open on the steel cage. Stunning Steve in major trouble.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
1 minute remaining in the first period. And then we'll have a coin toss. Austin badly lacerated here after his face ran into that steel. Oh, Wyndham's head. Look at this. Wyndham's right hand is
covered in blood. The taped fist. The illegal taped fist.
A postcard from Mama before.
He's fighting him.
Oh, the intensity here. Less than 30 seconds to go.
You call it intensity. I call it cheat. Bite.
15 seconds in the first period.
They're having a coin toss. They'll be having it momentarily on the other side of the ring from us.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now the coin toss.
The dangerous alliance won the toss.
They call tails, and look, they're sending in the heavy hitter.
Oh boy, Rick Rude.
The dangerous alliance will have the advantage, and from behind, it's Rude, the U.S. champion. Can he hold off Barry Windham until Austin can regain his senses? Look at Rude open up on Windham.
Austin's bleeding like a stuck pig in the ring.
Wow.
Rick Rude has got to take over on Barry Windham at this point in time, or the Dangerous Alliance is going to be in major trouble.
Windham, big hammer down the corner. Oh, the intensity. The enthusiasm here. It could only happen in WCW. Austin trying to pull his way up. And he is a battered mess. Big right hand by Windham. Windham blocks Rude's attempt at running face first into the steel. Oh, but from behind. Now the advantage really comes to the front.
And let's give a lot of credit to the former television champion, Stunning Steve Austin. He's bleeding profusely, but he's made enough of a comeback to drive that clothesline move off the second rope right into Barry Windham. And now Windham in major trouble.
Windham's got to survive. As you can see on your screen, about 40 more seconds before you'll have, oh man, a teammate, and you can hear the smack of that one. Windham's head right into the support A steel support in the middle of the cage.
We're down to 30 seconds before it'll be even
30 seconds
2-on-2.
remaining in the period.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Rude and Austin continuing to hammer away. Tremendous
15
punishment.
seconds remaining in the period.
Inside 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Who's going to come in?
4,
It's going to be Steamboat.
3, 2,
It's going to be Steamboat. Listen to this explosion. Steamboat going right for Rude. Hammering Austin. Oh.
And the Dragon Ricky Steamboat. He caught ravishing Rick Rude when he wasn't watching.
Oh, jeez.
Passionate crowd taking a Rude.
Oh.
DDT. Steamboat with a DDT on Austin. Oh, yeah. It is deafening here. Now Steamboat, the man he hates, the championship belt he wants.
Oh, wow.
It's submission or surrender. But look at Austin.
And Barry Windham, I see in the corner, is bleeding also now.
Everybody's getting color.
Steamboat using the top of the cage as an ally.
We're getting juiced. However you say it, right?
1 minute remaining in the period.
Oh, wow.
Sit down to the legs. The Dangerous Alliance will send one man in as soon as this period expires, giving them the advantage back. 3-on-2.
Jim Ross, Barry Windham paired up with stunning Steve Austin. You can't even see Austin's face. He's so masked in blood. Ravishing Rick Rude going to that
30
injured nose
seconds
of the
remaining in
Dragon
the
Ricky
period. 30
Steamboat.
seconds.
It looks like it's going to be the enforcer, Arn Anderson, a man that was pointed out by Eric and Tony earlier. He could be the deciding factor in this match. He's a bona fide veteran of this environment. Anderson poised, ready to come in.
15 seconds remaining.
We're down to 10 seconds, and here comes the enforcer, Arn Anderson.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The door opens and there goes Arn Anderson. Barry Windham meets his former partner, and Anderson caught him with a DDT. They're hitting with everything that's
He's
not
coming
nailed
after
in.
Steamboat. Steamboat don't see him coming. And Arn Anderson caught the Dragon. That's why the Dangerous Alliance was... Oh, a spine buster. That's why the Dangerous Alliance with the major advantage, because their man gets to come in first.
He's going to hurt Steamboat here. That's what they're trying to do. And this double crab, double busted crab. I've never seen that before. They're trying to break Steamboat's back.
I'll bet you the Dragon's screaming for every single girlfriend that he's got here in the Jacksonville crowd.
He doesn't
What?
have any girlfriends.
That could be 10 or 20 of them.
Well, that's not true, and you know.
I never heard that one.
Right hand, and he nails Anderson. Oh, what? It's intense. It is almost.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
This is instant. I have never seen a war game start off with this intensity.
And my guess is the next man in is going to be, it looks like it's Dustin Rhodes, the natural.
Oh, pile driver. Steamboat is being wrecked. It looks like a car wreck on the interstate. Out here on I-95. Bodies
30
lying
seconds
everywhere.
remaining in the period. 30 seconds.
They've got 30 seconds more with this advantage.
Whoa.
Oh, Steamboat thrown over. Both ropes into the other ring.
That had to hurt.
Coming over after it. Anderson
15 seconds remaining.
goes Windham between the ropes.
10, 9,
And Steamboat and Rude clothesline each other. Here comes the natural, Dustin Rhodes.
2, 1.
Here comes the natural. Hooking it up with Arn Anderson. The young kid from Austin, Texas. Irish whip, he caught him. Right in the face, and he caught him. Right in the face again. The elbow. And down goes double A. Right hand. And Tommy drops on his head on the cage.
And you notice
Ooh, Austin his head.
Dustin Rhodes is being very smart. He's taking on Stunning Steve Austin, who is injured and injured badly.
Look at Steamboat's got the Boston Crab on Rude. Trying to break his back. Leg ride by Wyndham. Rose. Battering Austin. Great shot here. Look at this. Oh, oh my. My God, I've never seen anything like it. Look at that, look at that. Look at Wyndham has Anderson's hand between the rings. Dustin Rhodes.
That's crazy.
Steamboat and Rude on the other side.
And it's a figure 4 leg lock. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's got Ravishing Rick Rude hooked in.
Coming up on the 30 seconds in the period remaining.
And we'll see, is it going to be Beautiful Bobby or is it going to be the Cruncher, Larry
30
Zbyszko?
seconds remaining in the period.
Rude and Steamboat. Now Steamboat with the advantage here.
Wow.
Almost down to the
15 seconds remaining.
We should do War Games 97 when Curt comes out and like the whole thing, you know, watch the whole match.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here comes the Cruncher, Larry Zbyszko.
The victor from Pittsburgh, and Dustin Rhodes introduces himself to the Cruncher. Right hands, and right hands, and lefts, and rights. Oh, what a street fight. And what's she doing? What's
Yeah, what
Medusa
is she doing?
She's climbing up the cage.
What is she doing here? What has she got?
Oh, she gave
A telephone?
She gave Iron the phone.
Oh, Dustin Rhodes hit in the face with a telephone.
Look at this.
Sting is up there. Anderson using that phone like a weapon. And Medusa is going to low ground. Look at
Art Anderson.
I would too. What the heck is on her foot?
Phone call in the ring.
He is reaching out and touching everything he sees.
The heck was on her foot?
Telephone.
That's crazy.
Rude raking his face.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Ripping at it. Who will be in next? Will it be Koloff or will it be Sting?
Well, I figure if they're smart, they'll send Nikita Koloff in because Sting's still suffering from the broken ribs at the hands of Van Vader. I don't think the champion wants to get in any sooner than he has to.
Oh, a
I
handful
think
of
he looks ready
boogers.
to make him stand still. Oh my! This thing is they're battling all over both these.
Get it,
rings.
Rick.
30 seconds remain in the period.
Yeah, there's blood all over his tights there.
Dustin Rhodes rammed it to the steel.
We're down to 15, Jim Ross, and it looks like it's going to be the
15
champ.
seconds.
Rude and Steamboat will not separate.
9,
They're still hooked up.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a champion. Yeah, he's ready. Broken ribs or not, the champion of the world is here. Taking Anderson down.
Yeah, I hated Sting.
Dropping his head.
Even now, or even in this match, I hated Sting.
Extends the arms.
Sting, you be
And
careful.
it's cracking Rude into the top of the cage. Look at the strength by the
Ow.
champion Sting.
Ow.
Tremendous strength and desire.
We've got
Oh, my, Anderson. He tastes the steel. His face went right into it.
We've got 2 wrestlers to go.
Backdrop into the cage. Have you ever seen anything like this on pay-per-view?
And then 2 wrestlers to go, and then we hit
Yeah,
the
it's
match
called
beyond,
97.
where it then becomes strictly who will quit. Bobby.
Medusa taping Bobby's right hand.
Art Anderson bleeding profusely.
In the period. 1 minute.
His face being chopped up.
Oh,
These men, it will take days to get over this, if they can get over it at all. What a career-shortening match we potentially have here. Rude,
Whoop.
between the rings,
Nice try, Rick.
between the ropes.
Tried to jump.
30
Tried to
seconds
jump.
and we'll get beautiful Bobby, the last of the Dangerous Alliance.
What a move by Stunning Steve Austin. Zbyszko and Wyndham both down. Remember the first 2 men in the ring were Stunning Steve and Barry Wyndham. What a gut check for those guys. Look at Rude. They're making a wish. And it's not even Thanksgiving.
9, 8,
That was probably August. That's usually when War Games was.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And the Dangerous Alliance at full strength.
Ooh.
5 on 4.
For the next 2 minutes. And then last will be Nikita Koloff, and then the match beyond. Dustin Rhodes bleeding. I think every man in the ring is bleeding right now, Jim Ross.
I don't care who
Yeah,
you
I mean,
love
they're
or
getting
you
color
hate.
left
You
and
gotta
right here.
admire
I think the only
intensity
one
of
not
these
have
athletes here at WCW.
sorry.
They're
The
giving
only
it
one
all
who
they
doesn't
got.
have color is Rick
Wyndham's
Rude.
eyes glazed over.
I guess he didn't want to blade.
How can you not respect what you're seeing here? Oh, what a
Oh.
clothesline. They're putting their bodies on the line. They're letting it open. Zbyszko did something to that turnbuckle. And now Rude's over there.
Now Rude's over on that turnbuckle. Paul Lee always think, look at the strength of ravishing Rick Rude.
They're loosening the turnbuckle.
Why?
Barry Wyndham has got a man in the
period. 1 minute.
Those ropes are loose because the Dangerous Alliance has loosened the turnbuckle. And Dustin Rhodes over here is a bloody mess. And look at the Sting stomp away at the United States Heavyweight Champion. The ring is, I don't know if this damn structure is going to hold it.
30
Guard structure, I'm sorry.
30 seconds and Nikita Koloff hits the ring. Arn Anderson working over Sting, the champion. It's bloody battle royal time now. And the match beyond will begin in 15 seconds, Jim Ross.
And there's been a lot of speculation. What will Nikita Koloff do in this one? Will he be loyal to his teammates? We talked a lot about it. We're going to find out in 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Submit or surrender.
The match beyond begins. It's submission or surrender here. Koloff, what impact there? And look, him and Sting, what's he going to do? He picks him up and eye-to-eye. 2 former adversaries. Oh, he pushed Sting out of the way and took the bullet. Nikita pushed Sting out of the way and took the impact from Anderson and Austin.
I don't understand what the two of them were beefing about. Aren't they supposed to be teammates?
Oh, yeah. Koloff and Sting dominating this one ring with Austin and Anderson. It is deafening here in Jacksonville, Florida at Wrestle War 92. Koloff poked in the eye violently. He's down. Barry Wyndham and Larry Zbyszko.
Ross, with all this craziness in the ring, how does the referee hear who submits?
I don't know, man. It's going to be hard. They've got several officials here. I think there's 3 of them down here. Somebody will hear it. There you see Steamboat and Rude, who have battled for the longest time. Look at
Why are they taking the ring apart is my question.
And it could be all here. He's got the scorpion on Anderson.
Oh, beautiful Bobby came up and saved Arn Anderson. Big forearm across the champion's back. Hey, look at this. The turnbuckle's broken.
He's got that steel there.
Beautiful Bobby trying to repair it. I think he should worry more about wrestling than repairing the turnbuckle.
I don't think he's got ring maintenance on his mind here.
True.
That's Dustin with a figure 4 on Zbyszko. Staying in a bad way. Oh, it caught Anderson. Good Lord, he caught Anderson. out Austin. There's nothing in the world that compares to WCW action, and you're seeing it in its most intense, violent best right here. The ring is just being destroyed.
All contestants are wearing out now. Somebody will have to surrender, or somebody will have to submit pretty soon. How long can they take this kind of punishment, Ross?
Sting has eaten over here in the corner. Dustin Rhodes up on top. What's he gonna do? Oh, he missed the elbow.
He's gonna miss an elbow. That's exactly what he's gonna do.
Eaton and Zbyszko double teaming the champion of the world. There's so much action we can't call it all. And once he's got that turnbuckle. That's that steel. That's unexposed steel there.
Again, Bobby Eaton trying to...
They can use that as a weapon. Remember, no disqualification. My gosh.
Look at this.
That's a big steel hook there.
Ooh, the champion is going to pay.
Oh, he hit his own partner with that steel right in the shoulder. Sting goes to work on the arm. He's wrenching it. He's got it. He's wrenching it. Zbyszko with his partner with the steel. Submission right here. He's wrenching it. That's powerful. It's over. It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of War Games is Sting's Scorpion.
Dangerously, he's irate at Zbyszko.
As well he should be. Zbyszko's the one that hit beautiful Bobby, causing the entry into the arm and allowing the Sting to put the arm part and get the surrender.
Wow. Okay, guys. All right, we're gonna stop sharing there. I just wanted to show that. Of course, you guys won't see the commercials because I just I can't believe there's so many commercials, and my little brother's right. I need to get rid of that as best I can. Okay. So we're gonna move on to a couple of things I just want to show real fast on this. Okay.
Scott Hall won twice, and that's all he could get. Ooh, he almost had one right there, Bob. He had a leg hook, he just couldn't hold him there.
Terry Funk and Scott Hall.
You get him hurt, you get him wounded, and he's even more dangerous. Slams him into that bulldogs him down, takes him in, ready to go. Scott Hall, ready for the biggest win of his life, right here on the NWA Pro. Once again, drive Terry Funk down, center of the ring, covers him up once, twice, he just barely missed him.
Well, again, he didn't have the leg hook, and Funk kicked right out of it. Now look at Hall. Maybe he's going to try the pile driver on Funk.
He pulled that pad away. Taking him over, he's going to bulldog him right down.
Well, that had to hurt.
Funk flipped him off, and he drove Scott Hall into the concrete, Bob.
Well, we said he was most dangerous when he was hurt, and right there, Terry Funk again lived up to it. He certainly was.
He proved it all the way as he was able to return certain disaster into what may eventually turn out to be his victory right here in his hometown. He's going for a pile driver in the center of the ring. Picks Scott Hall up, hammers him down. And the big 265-pounder, once, twice, three times. And Terry Funk,
wow, beat Scott Hall.
Pile driver, was able to put him into the mat, get the cover for the 1, 2, 3.
Well, it doesn't matter how big you are, how strong you are, and how much stamina you've got. From the pile driver, you don't get up. And Terry Funk proved it.
Wow. Terry Funk and Scott Hall. All right, here is Roddy Piper in Japan, 1983. He gave them the full Roddy Piper experience. Oh boy. All right, so this is all in Japanese. So for those who can't see it, Piper is arguing with the other side. I'm not sure who his partner is there. It's a little hard to see with the graphics. But it's Piper, and he's wrestling someone in the ring. Oh, back suplex. Oh, they're double teaming Piper. Oh, no. How is that not overselling for Piper there? Now they're chopping each other. Piper's chopping them. Oh, right hand to Piper. Yeah, this isn't very long, so. Whoa! And with Piper, he and his partner, they actually suplexed the Japanese guy. Okay, let's see. All right, let's watch this Orndorff one. It's Orndorff and Sting, it looks like. WCW. Oh. For those who can't see, I'm guessing this is a house show. So, all right, let's do some commentary. Oh, Sting slams him. And a right hand to Orndorff. Orndorff is down. No timeouts. Sorry, Orndorff, no timeouts. Sting is up and watching over Paul Orndorff. Orndorff gets to his feet. All right, now it's time for them to lock up again. Orndorff kind of checking his back there. And that's where we stop. Okay. So just wanted to show those couple there. Stop sharing there. All right, so now it's time for our main event, and that is Curt Hennig versus Bret Hart. So I will be back with you in 5 minutes, and we'll make sure everything gets going. And we're going to watch along again to the Bret Hart match versus Curt Hennig. Can't help for like this classic. So I'll be back with you in 5. Okay, guys, so we're back. So for those who are watching, for those who are listening to the show, we are going, I'm just going to tell you it's Primetime Wrestling, Season 5, Episode 45, November 6, 1989. We're at 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 34 seconds. For those who want to watch along on another tab, you should see Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan. And press play now.
You know?
I've seen her.
What, I'm not talking
It's
about
more like a
that.
meat platter.
Will you stop?
No, Boobsy. At least I get myself to
Piper.
date, and it ain't a raisin now.
Let's talk about this coming Sunday, November 12th, right here on the USA Network. Our biggie, our Survivor Series Showdown.
7 p.m. I'm going to watch my family take care of the Ultimate Warrior.
You are, huh?
I mean, Tully Blanchard.
Sure. 5 humongous matches have been signed. Tito Santana taking on the Big Boss Man. Hercules against the Macho King. The Ultimate Warrior against Tully Blanchard. So long, Tully. All downhill from here.
Think so, huh?
Yep. Big Smash taking on the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And Bushwhacker Butch. I can't wait for this one
Kurt.
against Mr. Perfect. I never seen Mr. Perfect get licked. I might see that.
Only
I
if
might
I'm
see
licking
that
it.
next Sunday,
Well,
right?
Mr. Perfect has told me if he sticks that tongue out, he's going to snap it back like one of those things in a cash register. His eyes are going to be going up and down.
We're going to take another look at Mr. Perfect right now as he's part of our feature against the Hitman.
Roll it.
Come on, Kurt.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. And to introduce the first participant, I give you the Genius.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
You enjoy this, don't you, Alfred?
Was it wisdom?
Pay attention to me. I'm the Genius. Mr. Perfect has all that it takes to abuse and humiliate every opponent. He simply does not make mistakes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Genius presents Mr.
Well, many of those lucky
Now watch,
ringside people
because
have
Kurt's going to miss
devices
his gum.
already.
How many
now the
times
Hitman
out
goes
of like
down.
1,000
And
times
that
he
young
did that
lady
did he miss, right?
Gets the souvenir she will
I'd be
never
like,
forget.
can I have Mr. Perfect's towel?
Now turning his attention back to Mr.
Sorry,
Perfect.
Brett, but
Mr. Perfect
can I have
against
Mr. Perfect's
the
towel?
Hitman. What do you look
Mr.
for
Perfect,
here,
can I have
Alfred?
your towel?
Well, both men have
Sorry, Brett,
execution
not
in
interested.
excelsis. They are perfect, of course, in all the moves they do. I would like to say it would be the first one to make a mistake, but
Missed.
Perfect says he doesn't make mistakes. Bret Hart, I've never seen him commit any tactical
there, you saw
blunders
it.
or
You missed
errors
his
yet.
gum.
No, I'm not going to commit myself.
Evenly matched, you would say.
Yes, in other words.
A lot of intimidation going on here, or at least attempt of intimidation. As the two wrestlers lock up. Big shove back. 3 steps back goes Mr.
Come on,
Perfect.
Kurt. Wearing my
One
3
thing about
favorite
Mr.
colors.
Perfect that I've been very impressed
Green,
with,
black,
Alfred,
blue.
and that's his concentration in the ring.
Great concentration.
Almost like you do.
Although occasionally he is prone to a little lapse of that when he showboats. And but all the time he uses not only physical ploys, but a little psychological ploy along the line too. I don't expect to see any psychological
the hair,
ploys whatsoever from the Hitman. He also is a possessor of great concentration.
Oh.
Good shoulder tackle, the Hitman with some momentum off the ropes.
Whoa.
That time blocking the attempted hip toss of Mr. Perfect and just really throwing Mr. Perfect down to the mat, onto the floor.
And Mr. Perfect rocking our cameraman on the ringside there. No doubt you saw that. And he's
Accidentally hit him with his foot.
by the severity of that.
Well,
throw
that cameraman won't be sticking around too long, will he?
Once again, let's take a look.
And get out of the way.
Yes, that was a tremendously powerful throw. It spun him a little dizzy there, in fact.
So after some moments down at ringside,
Brett goes,
Mr. Perfect
1. No, Brett.
Both men dedicated to conditioning as well, Tony.
To the side headlock. Once again, the Hitman coming out ahead on the shoulder tackle. He stepped right over Mr. Perfect. And trying to do a little bit of intimidation himself here.
Yes, I think he's daunting him more than intimidating him. Look of complete surprise on the face of both the Genius and Mr. Perfect.
Shut up.
They don't know what they're doing in the sound booth.
Shut up, Lanny.
About us.
Yes. He's listening obviously to our
Shut it, Lanny.
commentary here.
He said they don't know what they're doing in the sound booth.
Lanny, shh.
What in the world does he do except talk at ringside?
That's all he does. Talks at ringside. Lanny, shut up. Adults are talking. I'm just messing with Lanny.
This is time to down to earth wrestling.
I would agree. Side headlock. Takedown, but it's a great, what is he? Got him by the hair there? I thought it was a great counter move, but he's pulling on the hair of the Hitman. And the referee wants the break. Again. Now to a standing position.
He pulled
taking him back. Now the referee.
Brett would say that was a payback.
Oh, give me a break.
You know, everything Hart does, he does with such accuracy and such power.
Be quiet,
And we don't notice
Lanny.
that all the time. We look at him, he's very
Hey, I kid because I love.
And holding on the hair once again. Once again, the referee.
Yeah, you can't do that, Brett. Even if he grabs your hair, you can't do that.
And he's so fluid in his motion, so silky smooth, that we don't realize the power that goes into every one of those moves.
The Hitman on the 4x4s during the Survivor Series to go up against King Stunt. And Mr. Perfect.
Kurt will go like this sometimes, like that.
Going up against Roddy's Rowdies. The Hitman with a flying tackle over the ropes. The kick out, put the Hitman on the floor, but quickly tremendous shoulder block. The sunset flip, looks it on. Here's a 2 count.
Whoa.
Mr. Perfect.
Watch out for the ref.
And a side headlock.
Oh, brilliant series of moves there by Bret Hart. He's really taking everything away here from Mr. Perfect. He's taken the whole initiative, all the drive, all the impetus right now with Bret Hart.
Great kick out, Alfred, out of that sunset flip by Mr. Perfect. It appeared after the kick out that Mr. Perfect had some momentum, surprisingly enough.
No way.
But no,
You
the
hear
Hitman
Curt?
took him back
No
down.
way.
Really came to his feet.
He's not only fast in his moves, he's very, very fast in that thinking brain of his.
The referee calling for the break, and there it was. The knee slipped in. Getting the chance and taking advantage of it. And that's part of Mr. Perfect's game plan.
Well, that really was his first offensive move, and it was a very good one.
Into the ropes. Crucifix takes him over. And
No.
a 2 count. The Hitman takes him down again. Wow.
What a match, man. Two superb athletes in there. Mr. Perfect, Bret Hart. Personally, I like Bret Hart. I figure he's ahead on points here.
I like
Of
Curt.
course, Mr. Perfect. The great thing about this, it's so seldom you get to see two fine athletes that start digging in. You know, it's when you get past that 5 and 10 minute mark that it really, the knowledge starts to come out and the guts come out. I'm excited. Let's go back to the match and check it out. Come on, Bret.
Come on, Perfect.
To overcome this tremendous wrestling by the Hitman. Incidentally, what a show of power that clothesline was that took Mr. Perfect over the top rope. He's astounded.
Mr. Perfect just walking this off. Now, don't forget, during the Survivor Series, if you're counted out, if you're disqualified.
Lanny, shut it.
Right.
Shut it.
If you're disqualified, if you
Be quiet. Lanny, be
or if you
quiet.
submit,
Stop
then you
talking.
have to leave. You have to survive. It's teams of 4, and it could end up basically, possibly a 4-on-1 in the Survivor Series. Right now, Mr. Perfect, after wasting a lot of time on the outside, finds refuge in the corner once again, and the referee calls for the break.
I think that's a psychological ploy there, and a tactical ploy by Mr. Perfect. He's trying to lure the Hitman into something in that corner, and I don't know exactly what he does have up his sleeve, but he's a very, very cagey wrestler.
The fans clapping, many standing behind the Hitman as Bret Hart pushes Mr. Perfect into a neutral corner once again. The referee in between, and that enables Mr. Perfect to get a right cross, and it really decked the Hitman. Mr. Perfect, seeing the moment, is going right to work. Kicking and stomping, grabbing Bret Hart. Winds up and gives him a big knee right to the face.
And once Mr. Perfect gets on top, he won't let you go. He's absolutely consistent with that aspect of his wrestling. He'll stay on top of you.
Out goes Bret Hart. At the feet of the genius.
I hear, hey, greaseball.
Mr. Perfect has been making threats to the World Wrestling Federation champion Hulk Hogan. Certainly with a lot of reserve in this match, a lot of agility. He is now chasing Bret Hart. Watch out from behind.
Oh, no thanks.
There's one thing that's not in question here, Tony.
No, that's perfect. That's right.
Endurance of Mr. Perfect, and for that matter, also the Hitman, Bret Hart. But Mr. Perfect was on the end of a lot of punishment all the way through this match, and yet look at it. He's coming out on top now. Tremendous conditioning responsible for that.
It is that endurance, that conditioning that's going to come in handy for the Rude Brood team during the Survivor Series. Apparently, both these men with a lot of reserve, both these men are going to be big factors in their matches. The Hitman with the 4x4s, but especially now, Mr. Perfect with Rude's Brood. In comes the Hitman again. So he gets back in. But once again, Mr. Perfect with a high-impact maneuver right to the midsection.
Beautifully placed, too. Really precise.
A kick to the abdominal area. And the Hitman showing his reserve. Sending Mr. Perfect. No, quick reverse.
Oh, we spit on the camera.
He really hit that top turnbuckle.
And Bret Hart fired back very rapidly down.
2 and no, almost 3. But not quite. Mr. Perfect and the Genius.
Come on, Perfect.
And Bret Hart did fire back very rapidly, as I said before, but even more rapid than that was the response by Mr. Perfect. And now he's on top of this situation, and how the pendulum swings so quickly.
The fans trying to get the Hitman to come back here, but Mr. Perfect is nothing but offense. Pulling the head. Oh, my.
Bret Hart now must reassess this situation. He's got to try and remain cool if possible. Maybe take a walk around that ring, get out of the ring, do something to try and preserve his dominance of this match because it's slipping right now.
And Alfred, you're right about
Mr.
that.
Perfect talking
We
smack.
saw a takedown similar to
I love
that
it.
by the Hitman. And what did Mr. Perfect do? He went on the outside.
Yes, he did. And that was a very, very good tactical maneuver that he showed there. And now look at him. Look, he's being very taunting, very scoffing, knocking.
He called him a piece of shit.
The referee checking with the Hitman to see if he is okay. Apparently he
I'm
is still
gonna finish
able to
this
go.
piece of shit off.
And I'm sure that the captain of Brood's Brood, the Rude Brood, Ravishing Rick himself is watching this and chortling probably with glee and happiness.
Good snapmare takedown. Mr. Perfect holding the neck.
Ow.
Doing the somersault. One of his favorite maneuvers.
Gotcha.
And now the bridge pin.
Nope.
No, the Hitman kicks away. Mr. Perfect, once again, shocked about that 2 count.
Yeah, look,
Thinking
the
it should
light
have been
goes
3.
off.
Yes, that was
It's almost like,
tremendous
okay,
timing by the Hitman
you know,
to
end
pick his
this.
shoulder up there.
It's
Well, he
almost
was
like a
just lucky
signal.
to escape from a
I
very,
thought,
very close
damn.
encounter.
Didn't someone pay the light bill?
The right hand of the chin.
See?
And now Mr. Perfect going to the ropes.
Now I'm gonna finish this
How
piece
many
of shit
times
off.
do we see this? I would say not many. But the Hitman is still down. Oh, he pops up. The Hitman is up.
Oh.
And that may change the complexion of the match for the remainder.
Manny, stop it.
The genius cannot look.
Well, the genius just
Oh, I
needs
hate
to
that
back
move.
up.
I know it was one of
Good
Kurt's
kick
best,
to
but
leg,
still, I
right
hated that
underneath
move.
Mr. Perfect. And the Hitman firing back. Picking Mr. Perfect up. Reverse atomic drop. Mr. Perfect in trouble. A wild swing. Did not find its mark. And the atomic drop from the other side.
And Bret Hart showing tremendous power now.
Oh.
He's obviously on his second win, and he's doing very, very well indeed.
Grabbing the hair. Going after Mr. Perfect again. Oh, my. He tried to get out, and he was stopped dead in his tracks.
He must be a little bit dizzy in the head by now, because he's usually perfectly aware of where he is in the ring. Look at this.
Bret Hart going for possibly a suplex. Yes. Nicely executed. We have a 2. No.
I don't think
It
so.
was not a 3 count. Many of the fans thought it was.
And I, for one, was amongst them. That was so close. Hart cannot believe it.
He's going right back after him again. Rolls him up. Has him secured, but only has a 2 count again.
Once again, Mr. Perfect showing defense. At this moment is a better part of his strategy.
What a contest we are seeing, Alfred, and there's a backbreaker. That time he did not hook the leg, so Mr. Perfect easily out of it.
And that time, Mr. Perfect showed what great concentration he has.
From behind, rolls him up. Kicks him right out of the ring. Mr. Perfect hit the apron, then to the floor. The Hitman right after it. They are going at it outside of the ring. This is not the place to win the match. For the Hitman really with his temper flaring here. Mr. Perfect pulls him back. Oh, poke to the eyes. Both men still down. The referee counting right away. Can he continue?
Now Mr. Perfect back in the ring. He surveyed this situation. He's tired.
Come on, Mr. Perfect.
He seems to be perfectly in control. Well, maybe not quite so. He's staggering a little.
Here he comes, Alfred. He is back to the apron. Mr. Perfect. With a vertical suplex. The Hitman hopped over. He rolls him up. 2. He pulls the trunks.
1,
Mr. Perfect
2.
It remains unblemished here in our World Wrestling Federation.
That's right, he's
but that
perfect.
Brain may only last for 6 more days.
And I been a cruel, greedy man, I would have made a bet with Piper. I'd have taken Mr. Perfect. He took Bret Hart. He was rooting for Bret all along the way. You see, you can't bet with me, Piper. You're not in my league.
Well, first of all, you are a cruel and greedy man because you show up here every week. Well,
Bam.
let's clarify that. Second of all, do you call that a perfect pin? I mean, let's face it. Now, I saw fistfuls of tights.
Did he get 1, 2, 3 on him?
He did get 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he got a 1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
he got the 1, 2, 3.
It doesn't say perfect pin or a fistful of tights.
That's the same thing it said when Demolition beat the Brainbusters.
That does.
Oh, darn, it sure did, didn't
Bam.
it?
Sure did.
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna stop sharing there, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, we just wanted to revisit a classic, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I truly enjoyed it because, again, even though Curt, cheats to win, he still got the 1, 2, 3. I do agree with Bobby on that. So next week we'll have another match, and of course, if you missed the birthday bash that we had for Curt, please check that out. The link will be in the description field for the Rumble. You can see it in its entirety. There is the only thing I took out, like I said, was the stupid commercials. As you will see on Rumble for this episode, the commercials were taken out because it kept coming up. So yeah, check that out. I do sing happy birthday to Curt. Wherever Curt is, we miss you and we wish you were still here, because you were a legend and the greatest wrestler to ever live, in my opinion. And I don't care who gets jealous about that, get jealous. I just would like to thank everyone for watching this episode. And again, check me out next week. We'll have another match with Curt. Probably might do some Portland stuff. We might do some AWA stuff, kind of go back in time a little bit, which predates me because I wasn't even born till 86. And he was in AWA in 1986 with Scott Hall, too. They were the tag team champions in 86. So, and my birthday is coming up. It's funny that my birthday is on Easter Sunday, but it's also the second night of WrestleMania. So no pro wrestling talk that weekend. We will be taking a break that week because we will have 2 nights unless he wants to do something on Monday, though I doubt very highly that we're going to do it on Monday. There's probably some kind of INN stuff in the way. Not in the way, but like there's INN stuff going on. And oh, excuse me. I wanted to say that there will be a couple of weeks where we skip. We'll be on Sunday for pro wrestling talk because I have stuff to do with my son. So, okay. So we're gonna do shameless plugs here. I actually had to redo Savage's My Perfect Friend. For Rumble, you guys will see that. I actually redid it with like videos of Curt so that it's not just pictures of Curt. It's you guys deserve to see the videos. For YouTube, yes, I do have a new entrance. It is just Curt talking. It's one of Curt's vignettes, and he's talking during one of his promos in there. So I hope you enjoyed that. But I would like to thank the Impeccable Skills for letting me borrow his Curt Hennig song so that I could use it for my entrance for a while there on YouTube. Thank you so much for letting me use that. That was awesome. And also, I have a few things to show next week. One about Rick Rude getting the beat down on someone. That's one person I wouldn't want to mess with was Rick Rude, but he ended up getting a jobber, Mark something or other. I can't remember his name, but we'll talk about it. And we'll talk about that next week. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. There will be shameless plugs for everyone, and then the outro song. I'm going to be thinking about changing that outro song here soon. Don't know if I'm going to do it this time, but there's some other AI songs that I've created, and I might do some for the entrance, though it's like a minute. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do to kind of spice this up and get a new change. But thank you so much for coming with me today. And if you want to get a hold of me, you can DM me on X. You can send me an email through YouTube if you would like to ask questions or be on the show. If you'd like to talk about Curt, you have a Curt story that you'd like to share with our audience here. More than welcome to do that. Trying not to tear up right now because it is Curt's birthday. So again, happy birthday, Curt. We miss you and wish you were still here. All right. So remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. See you guys. Okay, guys, this is where we're going to do some shameless plugs here. So the first shameless plug, if you could please go over to my other show, which is Black Magic Talk. I will put the links in all the description fields. If you could just kind of browse it, if you are not only a wrestling fan, but you like Wicca or paganism and you'd like to learn more about it. We just did some recent episodes. So if you'd like to hop over there, just click the link in the description field. If you would like to give to the Black Magic Talk Patreon, that link will be in the description field. And again, if you would like to have a tarot reading on the show, you can DM me on X. My link for that X will be in the description field. If you would like to do one off the show, you can also just DM me and I will give you my rate. My co-host is Matt Collins. He can also give you a tarot reading on the show or off the show. If it's on the show, all you would have to do is become a Patreon supporter for $5 a month. You get all kinds of perks. And again, we can let you know when you can come on the show. And if you'd like to do it off the show, Matt can definitely give you his rating for doing tarot. The next shameless plug I would like to do is, of course, Pro Wrestling Talk will always be on Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It is scheduled to change, but Angel and I will let you know on the Wrestling X. So if you would like to DM us at any time, me and Angel, my link will be in the description field for my Wrestling X, and that is for Pro Wrestling Talk and also for this podcast. Curt Hennig was the best, changed my mind. If you would like to give to the Patreon, I have for Curt Hennig was the best, changed my mind. Again, you can go and look in the description field. It should be there. I have $1, $3, $5, and $10. The other show is just $1, $5, and $10. I'm sorry, it's $3, $5, and $10, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. But if you could give, thank you in advance. If you'd like to ask any questions for pro wrestling or Black Magic Talk, you are free to direct message me on X or Angel, my host for Pro Wrestling Talk. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday, unless it is scheduled to change, but we will definitely let you know beforehand. So, of course, this show, I'm going to do a shameless plug for this show. Again, $1, $3, $5, and $10 you can contribute on Patreon. If you would like to give on Cashapp, I will take donations on Cashapp, but direct message me on X if you would like to do that, and I will give you my handle. So if you have any questions like about the show or any technical questions, you can always direct message me on my X, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. The next shameless plug I would like to do is for Hardlands Media, Kit Cabello, someone I call a good friend of mine. Please check him out. He is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central, and that would be 10 p.m. Eastern. So 9 a.m. Central, he is Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, depending on when you can catch him in a good mood for a Saturday brunch. If he does do Saturday brunch, I usually am sleeping or at work, so but check him out. He's really good on politics, and I have the pleasure of calling him friend. Some more shameless plugs. If you could also subscribe to Angel in the Afternoon. He does a great job on politics as well. And that's Angel in the Afternoon. And he's usually on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. That is also scheduled to change. If you have any questions about it, he'll usually let you know. And he will definitely, you can direct message him if you need to get a hold of him. The last one is Deconstructing. His name is Dave. I really recommend him too. He has a little podcast on YouTube. All you'd have to look up is Deconstructing Topics, and he does some really good stuff. I really recommend you guys check him out. Subscribe to everybody I just said here, and check them out. And remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. Hey, Curt Hennig fans, just want to let you know that the ending outro song is AI generated. Again, it is AI generated. Thank you all for listening. And remember, everyone, no one beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody.
In a small town gym with wooden floors, he'd lace up his boots, he'd settle the scores. With a suplex or a lariat, he'd stand tall. Curt Hennig, the hero we all recall. Oh, Mr. Perfect, the man we admire. In the wrestling ring, he set hearts on fire. From the farm to the glory, he took his stand. A true country legend, the perfect man. Through the cheers and the bright spotlights, he wrestled his dreams on countless nights. With a fisherman's carry and a confident grin, Curt showed the world the warrior within. Oh, Mr. Perfect, the man we admire. In the wrestling ring, he set hearts on fire. From the farm to the glory, he took his stand. A true country legend, the perfect man. Humming the ballads of a heart so strong, where the echoes of victory always belong. He taught us that life is a fighter's game. Curt Hennig, forever framed in fame. In the hours of wrestling, his name remains. Curt Hennig, who broke through the chains. From Minnesota